Hello, guys. I'm going to go live for about 30 minutes. I am going to break down the Barcelona Real Madrid game. I'm going to once again reveal to you that Barcelona connect to Pope Francis, and so does Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, who got a hat-trick today, the same Kylian Mbappe who got a hat-trick in the World Cup final a day after Pope Francis's 86th birthday. So God bless you on this Sunday. Hope you've prayed. Hope you've been in your Bible. And I hope you're having a blessed day. And I'm going to get straight to it. Show this to all your friends who still deny the numbers, the code, the connections. They probably won't want to hear it, but if they want to deny it, let them deny it. So, Barcelona Madrid, probably the biggest game in club football. And Barcelona win again. They have dominated Real Madrid this season. They played 4 times and won 4 times. And we know that Barcelona are a Catholic club, which have shown for 5 years their connections to the Catholic Church, and in particular to Pope Francis. Now, we have a new Pope, Pope Leo. We know Barcelona's greatest ever player is Leo Messi. However, Pope Francis' connections will still be prevalent, just like Queen Elizabeth's connections are still extremely prevalent, even though she's dead. So you're going to have no choice but to accept that these games that you're watching are already predetermined, all right? And there's clearly black magic involved. Numbers, rituals. If you haven't watched my Aaron Gordon video about why he's dominating this year, the year after his brother died at age 33 in a car accident, go watch that. And as I know, it's a lot for most of you to bear, to process, to accept. But now's the time to start accepting it, guys. So hit that like button, please. And we'll get into it. Rafinha right now, who's arguably the best player in the world, isn't he? Not that long ago, he was playing for Leeds United. And now he's, I would say he's the best player in the world. You might say it's Jamal. It's one of those two, but I'd probably say it's Rafinha. Now, finished 4-3, which I find really interesting, right? Because Barcelona just lost 4-3. So Barcelona are really known for being really strong defensively. They don't concede many goals. However, back-to-back 4-3 games, come on. Esteban, Don Pedro, Emmanuel, BK2, God bless you. So back-to-back 4-3s. It's just highly unlikely, isn't it? In the space of 5 days. Well, watch this. Big shout out to Alan on my website as well, doing amazing codes. There's a lot of people as well, Lazaro, Savvy, loads of people. But this Barcelona code, the connections, I've put it in my new book. So I've shown 5 years since I started doing this, Barcelona are a Catholic club, and I've shown they connect to Pope Francis, and it's undeniable. So Pope Francis died on April the 21st, 421. So he died, didn't he? He died on the Queen's 99th birthday. And the goal that knocked them out of the Champions League, Barcelona, was a 99th minute goal. So Francis died on that 421 day, 82nd prime. Right? On the Queen's 99th birthday, the goal that knocked Barcelona out of the Champions League, 99 minutes. And it was assisted by number 99. Right? And remember, Queen Elizabeth's husband died at age 99 on the 99th day of 2021. Now, going back to this 421 82nd prime number, it's very significant, right? So Kylian Mbappe, he scored 3 goals for Madrid, hat-trick. But he's not going to win a trophy, is he? But he's had a decent season, 39 goals. And he did this 4 months and 21 days after his birthday. His birthday is December the 20th. So 4 months and 21 days after his birthday, he stars in a Pope Francis ritual who died on 421. 421 is the 82nd prime number. Kylian Mbappe at the recent World Cup, we know he got a hat-trick in the final against Leo Messi, but he lost. But he got 8 goals. He was the Golden Boot winner and 2 assists. 82. I see 19 people watching. Hope you're having a blessed day. Can we have 19 likes for the most suppressed channel on YouTube? Just please ping the like button. I've got to ask, otherwise I don't get them. Now, the 82 is significant because Barcelona advanced to 82 points. 82 points in the league. In a Pope riddle who died on 421, the 82nd prime number. Right? You see that? Now, Pope Francis died on 421, a span of 126 days after his birthday. Remember Kobe Bryant supported Barcelona and he died on 126 right after he left Catholic Mass? See how it all connects? Finally starting to see it, guys? I know some of you already could. Barcelona beat Real Madrid 126 days before Pope Leo's birthday. And the game was on a Sunday. When do the Catholics go to church? They go to church on a Sunday. Now, Rome, at its peak, reigned for 1,260 years. These connections, guys. The beast of Revelation reigns for 1,260 prophetic days as well. Now, the game ended 4-3 as Barcelona advanced to 43 points at home in the league, and they lost 4-3 in the Champions League semi-final second leg versus Inter Milan. Now, check this out. 43. It's not a shock that number 9, Mbappe, and number 11, Rafinha, starred today, 9/11, and who was the president during 9/11? It was the 43rd US President, George Bush. But 43 is the 14th prime. Now, Pope Leo is Pope Leo the 14th. Pope Leo the 14th, and I've told you Barcelona's greatest ever player, Leo Messi, Argentinian, and Pope Leo replaced an Argentinian Pope. Now, Pope Francis was born in 36 with 14 days left in the year. Barcelona picked up their 14th home win in the league. The game was played on 11/5, and 11 times 5 is 55. Pope Francis was born in 1936. 19 plus 36 is 55. Pope Leo was born in 55. Now, Mbappe scored his second goal after 14 minutes. So we have another 14. Even, guys, the timing of the goals is all coded as well. The timing of the goals is completely coded. Like Rafinha, 34 minutes, 45 minutes, 34 is the 9th fib, 45 is the 9th triangular number. Number 9 got a hat-trick. Real Madrid had 9 shots. Barcelona had 23, the 9th prime. They had 9 shots on target. The whole thing has already been determined by some sort of magic, okay? And that's why sometimes the players look smug before the game and others look like they know they've already lost, all right? Because it's already been determined. Then they put on a show for you. Then they just have to put on a show. The greatest show on earth. That's all they do. Pope Leo was born on 14/9. Okay? 149 is the 35th prime number. This was both teams' 35th league game of the season. Catholic equals 35. The first Catholic president was JFK, and he was the 35th US president. The game was played during match day 36. Real Madrid are going to stay on 36 league titles. The Beast of Revelation reigns for 3 years and 6 months. Francis was born in 36. 666 is the 36 triangular number, and 6 times 6 is 36. And Leo Messi won the World Cup 6 months and 6 days before he turned 36. And if you got the league, all right, if we go back to the league, look at Real Madrid. They now have 6 draws and 6 losses. And look at their goal difference is 35. Another 9 here, Barcelona, 4 draws, 5 losses, the 9th triangular number. And when was the winning goal? 45 minutes. So the winning goal, 45 minutes, they stay on 4 draws, 5 losses. Oh no, yeah. World War II ended in 45. Hitler died in 45. Barcelona having this incredible season in 2025, which just so happens to be 45 times 45. Yeah, I have 10 likes. It's a joke. I'm trying not to look, but 10 likes for this information, you know what I mean? Just like I said to my best friend today, people don't care about the truth. A handful of people, and I appreciate the ones that do. They don't care. And it's fine. I'll focus on the ones who do. They can't process my mind, most people, and I've accepted that. Gematria, number of the beast, 66. The final book of the Bible. We're living this out now. Revelation. It's the 66th book of the Bible, and it just so happens the Church of Satan was founded in 66. Now, 66 connects to 11. It's a really strong connection. 66 is the 11th triangular number, right? The 11th triangular number. And the star player today was number 11. Rafinha, guy whose body is covered in tattoos. Number 11. So again, all these people in the crowd, they need to watch this video. These players, if they're not aware, they need to watch that they're being played. They're being used. So 66, the 11th try. Barcelona's number 11 starred. He scored 2 goals and he got the winning goal. 11 is the 5th prime number. There were a lot of 5s here. All right, 11's the 5th prime. Mbappe now has 5 goals against Barcelona for Real Madrid. Barcelona got knocked out of the Champions League 5 days ago. Pope Francis, he opened 5 holy doors, which were not holy. Pope Francis, his funeral was 5 days after he died. And the 5th seal of Revelation is the persecution of the saints. That is fast approaching, my brothers and sisters. Persecution, people being beheaded, mass death. But have no fear, to live for Christ, to die is gain. Liverpool, Arsenal 2-2, same as last year's. Yep, and Liverpool were up 2-0. Just not worth. I didn't code that game because it's like Liverpool have won the league. All right. They don't need to win. And yeah, I saw Andy Robertson got a goal disallowed because there has to be drama at the end of nearly every game. Now, 5 just so happens to be the 3rd prime. Okay. Pope Francis died a span of exactly 3 weeks ago. Can you believe that, guys? Somebody give me a woo. It's already been 3 weeks since Pope Francis died. Please tell me you can see how how fast things are speeding up. He died 3 weeks ago. It feels like 3 days ago for me, him dying. So 5's the third prime. Span of exactly 3 weeks after Francis died. Real Madrid get their 3 goals. What Mbappe does, don't he? Kill Ian. Barcelona have now won 4 out of 4 games versus Madrid this season. That's super rare that one of these teams will win all the games that they meet each other in. They beat them in the Copa del Rey as well. Francis died 4 months and 4 days after his birthday. Now, Pope Francis was born in 1936. He was born in 1936, which is 44 times 44. So the guy born in 1936 died 4 months and 4 days after his birthday. Yeah, Danny Man, much love. Rottweiler Cozy. 34 always refers to Genesis 3:4. For God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Yeah, 34 is also in the Fibonacci sequence. It's a huge number, 34, because it's got the 7 and the 9 connection, which are massive. 3 plus 4 is 7. 34 is the 9th Fibonacci number. 34 is a big number, guys, and it goes underrated. The greatest illusion is making you think reality is not controlled by a bunch of inverted abominations. It's being controlled by Satan. And the people that have a direct relationship with him are the people you're talking about. Can I get an amen? So there's dark magic, but these people are going to Satan to access it. That's what you need to know. They worship the false gods, aka they worship Satan for hidden knowledge, for ability, for fame, for fortune, for wealth, for influence. But it's Satan who's giving them it. God gives you eternal life. Satan can look after you to an extent, but at any point he's just going to devour you whenever he wants. He don't like you. He don't care about you. He don't want you to succeed. He knows that by doing it, he leads you away from God. Look at Yamal. Look at the state of Yamal, the way he walks around like he's God. It's an embarrassment. So this season's La Liga began on 15/8, which was the anniversary of the Society of Jesus being founded in Paris, France. And we know Mbappe came from Paris, France. He came from Paris Saint-Germain. Now there's all this talk. Why did he leave? Why did he leave? Because now Paris are in the final. Paris Saint-Germain better without Mbappe. All of this talk just to keep you in the matrix. Yamal, 32 minutes. There's 32 rays in the Society of Jesus' logo. Today's date, all right, it's the 131st day of the year. Today is the 131st day of the year, which just so happens to be the 32nd prime. So can we be shocked that this joker Yamal scored after 32 minutes? Let me check the Inter Milan score, because we coded them. But Alan, I like them as well. Savi liked them. Inter Milan 2-0, and they're not even playing their first team. Like, their first team's on the bench. That's good. If you're not on my website, I would get there. I'm not saying that by not being there, you don't support me. I'm saying I really do believe we're living out the end of days. And if you do have money, I think it's time to start spending it wisely. Okay? So there's my link. I get the prime numbers from the top of my head. I know them from the top of my head. But there's a Gematrinator and there's a number properties. I use this to show you. My friend Derek designed all of this, a great guy. The Gematrinator, he's got a YouTube channel. But yeah, this has helped me a lot, for sure. And I'm grateful to him for it. Now, Barcelona, they got their 26th win and they stayed on 4 draws. 26-4. That was Pope's funeral. Pope Francis's funeral was the 26th of April. 26-4. Oh, another 5. Barca stayed on 5 losses. There's another 5. Remarkable. 95 goals scored. 95 Theses was calling out the Catholic Church that the Pope had too much power. 72 goals Madrid. Francis became Pope. 72nd day of the year. I'm going to add to this code. Barcelona, 36 goals against to go with all those other 36s, which were here. All here. Now I've just seen that they've conceded 36. Why they had to concede 3 today. Now, 26-4 can be written 4-26. And if we go here, oh, I've just seen this. Barcelona's first goal, 19 minutes, last goal, 45. Look, 1945. That's when World War II ended, when Hitler died. You can't make this up, guys. Can you? But so Barcelona, please hit the like button, guys. Man, I'm gonna take a break tomorrow for sure. Absolutely not streaming tomorrow. BK2, thank you very much, my brother. Watched your live from 2.5 years ago. You went to Tijuana at San Diego border hangover. Don't remind me of that, mate. I don't know if I necessarily want to glorify that story. Yeah, it's going to get more difficult, passion fruit. Absolutely. I agree with that. How long ago was that, BK? So 2.5 years ago. It feels like it was longer, but I don't know with time anymore. So I couldn't fly because of COVID. I didn't have my vaccine, so I couldn't get over to the US. I was like, how can I get over to the US without flying? So I flew to Tijuana. I met a friend called Javier and his friend. Supposed to just meet him. He's going to take me to the border. He said, before you go to the border, let's have a drink. This was when I drank alcohol. I don't do it anymore. And I said, okay, I can have one. And then at the time, during those wild days, sometimes with me, I had about 12 drinks. I ended up partying in Tijuana till about 5 a.m. when I was supposed to leave at like 4 p.m. And then I crossed the border hungover. I had to get on a tram and then a train and then a bus hungover. My phone died. My charger stopped working. People were worried about me. People thought I was dead. And then I got signed out of my YouTube account, so I couldn't go live. So it was wild. I don't do anything like that anymore, but that was a wild story. I'm talking wild. That's all I'm gonna say. It was one of the craziest days of my life, and I'm walking around with my laptop, a $2,000 laptop, which could have got stolen off me at any point. Anyways, it didn't, and I'm still alive. But thank you for the support, BK2. Thanks for reminding me of. Well, I don't know if I want a thank you for reminding me, but Francis's funeral, 4:26. Barcelona scored 4 goals in 26 minutes. It wasn't Corona, brother. I was on cocktails and beer. I was mixing stuff. It wasn't good. So if you do 45 minus 19, it's 26. So Barcelona in 26 minutes got 4 goals. Pope Francis's funeral, 26-4. And then they got the 26 win and stayed on 4 draws. How beyond the joke coded is this? Real Madrid's nickname, do you know it's the White House? La Casa Blanca, the White House, where Trump resides. It's just comical, isn't it? At this point, Barca got their 76th league win versus Madrid 76 days after the coach's birthday. And what was the age Francis became Pope? 76. He was 76 when he became the Pope. The 266th Pope, and Messi won the World Cup 26 weeks and 6 days before his birthday. Just embarrassing. I was so happy exposing him. Did you see yesterday Paris Saint-Germain won 4-1? And then Messi's Inter Miami lost 4-1. But Messi scored and he did the Baphomet with his fake hair. They've all got fake hair now. There was another player I saw the other day, Mason Mount. Another one, just fake hair, the fake reality, fake world. Now, another 76 is... It's still 2-0. Good. Another 76. They lost 7-6, didn't they? On aggregate. Can I get a woo? It's August 2022. That's almost 3 years, isn't it? Is Maradona still alive? I don't think so. I know Napoli are playing today at the Diego Maradona Stadium. They need to win. But look, 7-6. Give me a woo if you can see that 76 here. So, look, the 4-3, the 76. And then Barcelona today win 4-3, get their 76th league win against Real Madrid. It's just a joke, guys. It all lines up. 7 + 6, 13. Judas, yeah, Messi won the World Cup. 13 days left in the year. December the 18th. He scored 13 World Cup goals. It's just ridiculous. I said in this game, Rafinha would score on 5-6. 5 + 6 is 11. He scored after 87 minutes. 8 × 7 is 56. And today, on the 11th day, he starred again. Number 11 starred on the 11th day of the month. And did you see that Barcelona led 4-2? They were leading 4-2. They had to go up 4-2. 7 × 6, 42. Barcelona, they got their 42nd win in all competitions, you see? They got their 42nd win. Guys, it's just a joke. BK2, thank you again. When you come to Manchester, pint is on me. Listen, thank you. I don't drink any alcohol at all. Could you get me an orange juice? I'll sit down and have an orange juice and have a laugh with you and play some pool. Answer questions. I don't drink any alcohol now, bro, but I do appreciate the offer. I'll have a lemonade, maybe. I'll meet you. I'll happily meet you. But thank you for that. Now, we know 42 is big with war. In Gematria, war equals 42. World War equals 42. 33-degree Freemason, Albert Pike, predicted 3 world wars. He died on 4-2. Pele, who won 3 World Cups, died on Albert Pike's birthday. It's why the World Cup final was 3-3 and 4-2 in a shootout. And this 42 here, Barcelona's coach is from Germany, right? The Book of Job, 42 chapters. I'm reading that still. Love it. I watched the match. The offsides are annoying. I can't watch the games anymore, my brother. I can't watch them. It's not real. It's like sitting down and watching people play FIFA now for me to watch a professional game. But I want to show you this. Hansi Flick, the German, right? He is coaching Barcelona. All these war numbers, they're everywhere. So World War One, it began July the 28th, 1914. And then it ended 11/11. That's why this Rafinha number 11 is doing so well. It ended 1918. So World War One lasted a span of exactly 224 weeks. You see that? Give me a woo. Exactly 224 weeks was the length of the First World War. 224. Now, this Hansi Flick's birthday is 224. This is all in my new book. All this stuff, this information, so you can learn how to do this. 224. So World War One, a span of exactly 224 weeks, and Barcelona's head coach has the 224 birthday. You can't make it up. And this is 224 is when Kobe's memorial was, who was 5-7 in NBA Finals. He won his first NBA Finals 4-2. He was born in 78. See the Kobe stuff just all line up. Because he connects to Revelation, the black mamba, the snake, the serpent. Yeah, and like I said, he's German. Yeah, it's like a fictional performance. Yeah, I'd rather go watch BK2 will like this. I'd rather go watch Sunday League. I'd rather go watch a U11 boys football game. I'd rather go watch a semi-professional game. I'd rather go watch my mates play five-a-side. I'd rather be playing in it, obviously. But I'd rather do that than watch any of these games. Like the thought of me going to a bar to sit down and watch Barcelona Real Madrid is painful to me. Whereas back in the day, I'd love that. Oh yeah, let's go to the pub, let's get some food, put a bed on, let's watch the game. It's going to be great. I'd be buzzing over a 4-3 La Liga El Clasico game. Now it just makes me cringe. It just makes me cringe. Barca might win out 85, 88, 91. World War II ended on 9-1. They stay on the 4 draws, 5 losses. World War II ended in 45. They'll get 29 wins, the 10th prime. Huge number with Satan. They'll probably win out. If not, they'll definitely get 2 wins for the 88, for the age that the Pope died. But I bet they win out. I bet they win out. They've only got the league left, haven't they? So there's 3 league games left. They'll 136. They'll end up on 142 points. 14-2 is when Francis was in hospital. Maradona played for Barcelona. 8 goals in 21 World Cup games. 142nd prime. I bet Barcelona win the next 3 games. Just from looking at this. I bet they win the next 3. Now, look how they're on 133 points. You see this? 133 in all the competitions. 82 in La Liga, 29 in the Champions League, 16 in the Copa del Rey, and 6 in the Super Copa. 133. Francis became the Pope on the 13th of March. 13th of March, 13-3. Now, how many cardinals gathered together to vote? 133 cardinals. Again, it's a Catholic club, Barcelona. Look, 133 cardinals. Can somebody give me a woo? Are you seeing this, guys? I remember when a pint used to cost 120, so do I. What is it now, like 5 quid? 6? 8? Depends where you are. Hansi Flick sounds like a stage name. Listen, they're actors, aren't they? Everything on your TV at this level is, there's a level of acting to it. 133. Cardinal electors gather to begin conclave to elect new pope. 133. Come on, guys. And Francis became the pope on 13-3. In Gematria, football. Look. Football's 100. Look at this, guys. I've just seen it. Football is 133 and 43. And Barcelona just got to 133 points after winning 4-3. And they stayed. Oh my word, this is just crazy. That 29 here, I'm just looking at the 29. Isn't that how many points they ended in the Champions League? Yeah. 9/23, that was the date that Francis went to the White House. September the 23rd. That's when Francis went to the White House. That's the Champions League record. Oh, look, Barca can get 45 wins as well. They can stay on 7 draws, 8 losses. The Euros was won by Spain, and it began on Trump's 78th birthday, and it took place in Germany. Barcelona are going to win out. I don't know who they're playing, and I will have to go game by game, but I don't often do this. Who have they got? Espanyol, Villarreal, Atletico. All right, these are not easy games. Athletic are like 4th, I think. Let me look. But it doesn't matter. So they're going to play them away, who are looking to go at the Champions League. So that'll be hard for them. And then, who else did they have? Espanyol. They should beat them. Or was he another team? I can't remember what were the other one. Villarreal. Where are they? Villarreal look. It's going to be so they've got to play the 4th team, the 5th team. Let's see if they close it out. They don't. Well, the next game they're going to play their 1st team. They win they only need a draw to win the league, don't they? They're 7 points clear, 3 games left. No, they need a win. They're going to need one more win, and then they win the league. So if they win the league and they're 36th game in the league, it's just a joke to keep Real Madrid on 36 league titles, isn't it? I think Inter beat PSG. 9/23 is also Tom Brady's NFL debut as a starter. Think King Charles get coronated 239 days left in the year. So, yeah, BK2, thank you for your support today. I will meet you. I'm looking to come in September. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Some pretty crazy information. Thank you to Alan. Really grateful for Alan on my site, but loads of people as well. Yeah, looks like this league's done and dusted. Oh, Lewandowski as well. The reason he's doing so well. He has the 8/21 birthday. I did a code about this, 142nd prime. 8/21. And it's from Warsaw, Poland. Hitler invaded Poland, triggered World War II. But look, Warsaw, this guy does all those ridiculous dancing, super feminine. But he bangs goals, doesn't he? Like the Polish Harry Kane. Lewandowski. So yeah, back-to-back 4-3s for Barca. They lose one 4-3, and then they win one 4-3. How many passes? 313 for Francis. Guys, 72% possession. You got to learn this stuff. So this is what I'm doing in this book here. I've got all sorts of stuff. I've just got to finish it. I'm going to wait for the FA Cup final. I'm going to wait for this league to be decided. And then I'm going to share it with you. Because I cover like almost every sport here. Well, it's a lot of football. See, Eze keeps scoring for Ezekiel. So yeah, there's still a few more tournaments that I want done. Oh, big shout out to Lazaro today. He said Ajax wouldn't win. That was a massive shout. Ajax were like 1-4. And he said he liked NEC. So that was a big shout. That would have been an accumulator buster for people. Ajax at home, the top of the league. And he mentioned a while ago PSV to win the league when they were quite far behind. And now they're a point behind. I don't know how many games, what they play, 34? 34 games in the Dutch league. So yeah, how many of them are going to the death? And we like PSV today, and look when they won, the 99th minute. Can somebody give me a woo? They won in the 99th. And Feyenoord were winning 2-0. You see, this is the stuff. Look at the comeback. 2-0 down, and they win 3-2 in the 99th minute. On the road against Feyenoord, who are in the Champions League this season. And Feyenoord, which I said they came in 1984, George Orwell, they're now 1985, which is the year Ronaldo was born. So now it's a 2-horse race. Keep an eye on those games. So I'm going to get off. I'm going to wish you all a blessed day. I am going to find a bit of time to read my Bible. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying about space. Katy Perry and stuff, they're genetic males. It's just, I've told you that God is sending out strong delusions. The Bible warns this. This is what's happening. There's so many strong delusions. My best example was Joe Biden. I'm not into politics, but to think that that guy was running the most powerful country in the world, you have to be delusional. So there's a lot of strong delusions in politics right now, in sports, in music, with Katy Perry going to space. It's like God's saying, guys, come on now. Leave the world behind. It's become a joke. It's become a farce. Follow Jesus. Can I get an amen? But man's heart is just getting more and more dark, wicked. Their mind's becoming more delusional and hateful. But it says he will send out strong delusions that they'll believe a lie. And people believe in lies, which is why they place the trust in a pope, in Donald Trump, in these famous scientists, philosophers. They place the trust in liars. And they wonder why they're so confused. Trump acts feminine because he's a female. That's why. I just shared 2 videos on my personal Instagram where Trump is bigging up P. Diddy and Obama is bigging up P. Diddy. Both of them. So the presidents they're no different to your A-list actors, singers, athletes. They just have different roles. It's got to look like there's a hierarchy with it all, but they're all children of Satan, and they're going to lose on Judgment Day unless they repent. Trump, Elvis is for sure probably the same bloodline. Can you hit the like button on the way out? There's only 24 likes, but yeah, Trump has baby hands. Not Ricky Gervais has the smallest hands. Google Ricky Gervais hands. Like they look like a baby's hands on a man's body or a female body. Right. Thank you all for watching. Hope my work is helping you. BK2. Hopefully I'll see you in September. I will go to Manchester. I do like I did like it. I don't know what it's like anymore. And we'll play a bit of pool. Play some darts. I'll have my lemonade or orange juice. And you can get to know me in the flesh. Just hopefully we won't just talk about numbers. We can have a laugh because I can still do that, thankfully. Yep, the children of disobedience, the seed of the serpent, the line of Cain. Fender on the money. Yep. You're a child of God or you're a child of the devil. Heaven or lake of fire. Right. Take care, guys. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Probably take the day off tomorrow because I've got 2 coaching sessions and I'm picking up my girl from the airport. And I've done a lot of streaming again recently, so probably take the day off unless something major happens. Take care. Much love. God wins. Woo!